This is a 1954 Ford F100, and we're gonna take it for a quick spin. So this has been clipped and modified with a Chevy 350 V8. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not. I tried to be quiet there for a second, but this thing moves right along like a new truck. It's got a lot of power, and I mean, it's not a race truck, but I'm just saying, if you step on the gas, this thing goes, and it just drives super smooth. One thing I like to show is, you know, put my finger up and show. This has got power steering, it's got power disc brakes. That's my finger set up right there. That's me steering straight down the road. This truck is, you know, a great like daily driver mechanical condition truck. The guy that I got it from was actually driving it pretty regularly. You can hear how quiet it is in here. I actually got a nice quiet engine, almost too quiet in my opinion. I like a nice muscular sound of a heavy exhaust, but there's the exhaust. But it wouldn't take much. A couple of, you know, Flowmasters or Thrush style exhaust, you know, mufflers if you wanted that. Right now it's just got nice quiet, which is nice though, you know. I mean, different strokes for different folks. For this style truck, I might like a little bit more aggressive exhaust system. Let me pop the hood here and show you underneath. The hood does hold itself up. Nice, clean inner fender wells. Just want to let you hear the engine run for a second. And I'm not sure what year this engine's out of. It's got 350 valve covers on it. I didn't pull the block numbers. I believe it to be a 350. You know, these are the same engines you see in, you know, Camaros and Corvettes and Novas and Chevelles. Just a standard engine. Nothing, I don't think anything real special about it, but except the fact that it runs perfect. So does have the system on it already set up for air conditioning, which is nice, and of course that actually looks like a new compressor. So it's obviously missing the other parts of the air conditioning unit. Power steering, like I said, power disc brakes, independent front suspension. The clip has been installed all the way back. The welds look pretty good. Inner fender well looks awesome. You can see the firewall looks really good. Hood opens and closes nicely. Will always hang up right here just a little bit. So this is a kick-ass rat rod, shop truck kind of look. It says Wally's Garage on there, Mayberry, and sweet little short bed truck. I love the stance on it. Just a hair of a rake. Just sits a tad shorter in the front than the rear. It does have a little thing on here. Somebody painted "Built Ford Tough" with Chevy stuff. Nice looking wood bed. And just an overall patina, you know. It's actually hardcore rust on this thing. There's not a lot of it. There's definitely rust here and there, but you know, obviously that's the look of a patinaed style truck. So, but I kind of say, you know, those places that scare me for rust, I don't see. The bottoms of the fenders look good. You know, bottom of the door there, somebody did a little rust patch. You know, who cares? It's a rat rod style truck. This is not a truck I'd be looking to buy to do a full restoration on. This truck is done being restored. This is ready to drive. Check out this rear fender. It's an awesome shape. The bed looks great. Tailgate's got a little dent on the top there, but this thing's just screaming character. Even the truck, when it was painted, these, you know, were put in, the rubbers were put in correctly. Look at that rear fender, nice and smooth. Step ups look good. Down here at the bottom of the door, we've got some rust and a couple of little holes there. Even this cab corner doesn't look so cab corner actually looks really good on this side. Another little spot there where you can see the old original weld. Hood looks awesome. I just really love the way these look. Glass on the windshield looks good. A couple of little scratches that might be able to be buffed out. Windows roll up and down easily. The glass is in good shape. Actually, I believe the glass has been replaced on the doors. Interior, the dash is unmolested and uncut, which I really appreciate. It does have a little bit newer steering column in it, and so it has this G Grant steering wheel. Not my favorite, maybe change it out to a wood grain steering wheel, but that's real easy to do. Carpet kit looks good in here. I got a little dirty. It's been raining here. I got a little dirt on my feet before, but... And actually this Mexican blanket, you know what's funny is I was gonna pull this seat out and reupholster it. Every single person that's come to the shop has said, hey, did you do that upholstery job with those Mexican blankets? And I said, no. I was thinking about changing it. Don't change it, it looks awesome. So I'm not kidding you, I've had 12 people tell me not to touch this interior. So I'm leaving it alone. For the next guy, I hope that you think it looks cool if you're watching this video, and if not, and you're thinking about buying the truck, you know, it doesn't cost a lot of money to finish it off. You know, $200 to reupholster the seat. Needs a headliner. It looks like it had one in there with somebody had put some kind of custom wood pieces in there. You want to call that custom, rat rod custom. But no headliner in it, but that's easy to do as well. Let's look underneath the truck real quick. My battery light's flashing, so I'm not gonna try to rush it too fast, but looks like it's got a newer gas tank. Get way up under here, and you can see the floor pans are in overall really good shape. Got your cab corner there. Trying hard to get the camera underneath there for you. Even things like I was showing you, look at these inner fender wells are in good condition. And you can always pause the video, go back and look if you need me to slow down. A little bit of rust there, but nothing major. This is not a rusty bucket truck. I don't buy rusty bucket trucks unless it's just something super rare and I got a killer deal on it. I'm really particular. But with these rat rods though, you know, they've got a little bit of rust in them. And it's not a big deal, but even that, look at the battery. Box top looks really good. Check out this frame. I mean, this frame is in awesome shape. In fact, it looks like somebody blasted it before. Here's another thing that I appreciate, okay? You get a lot of these trucks in with the front clip on them. Check out that weld. I mean, nice and boxed in, everything looks really clean. And that's something that I really appreciate and really look for. There you go. Nice boxed weld with the full clip put on correctly. Well, there you have it. My battery light's blinking at me and I don't want to run out without saying the last few words. Taking a look at these drip rails. You know, these are the places that I'm looking. Real important to me. These are the places where I don't like to see rust. This drip rail looks amazing. And the trim around it looks awesome too. Take a look at that drip rail. It's beautiful. So back of the cab also, and top of the cab, I haven't shown the top real quick. Really great. Nice and smooth. A couple of tiny little dents here and there, but honestly this truck is ready to run and drive. It's got good rubber on the tires. These are not real white walls, believe it or not. You can make these, and somebody did a good job took their time. You can actually scrub the outer surface of black off of just about any black tire, and underneath it is white, and that's how they're made. And so you see a lot of guys that build these rat rods, custom make their own white wall tires out of radials, and these look freaking awesome. So brand new hubcaps and beauty rings also on new wheels. Those wheels look like they're new and powder coated. I'm trying to think of anything else to point out. The lights work, the brake lights work. I believe even the turn signals work on this one. So this one's really honestly ready to drive. Oh yeah, this window is actually up earlier. So new glass. Not much else to say. I wouldn't do a whole lot to this truck. I mean, I like my tunes, so I'd probably install a radio in the glove box. They sell for $45, $50. They sell the tail light that are like the original style, I'd probably put those on. Right now it's got just some generic tail lights on it. They work great. The wires are all hooked up there, so swapping over. But man, I wouldn't put more than another $200 or $300 into this truck to make it like I wanted it, just to swap the tail lights out, put a radio in it, and maybe put a windshield wiper motor on it if that's something that's important to you. We don't drive our cars in the rain, so we use Rain-X. But yeah, anyways, that being said, 1954 Ford F100, really sweet rat rod shop truck.